You're good.
Good morning, Lebanon. My name is Ashley Mahan. I'm the Executive Director of the Lebanon Area Chamber of Commerce, and these are my co-hosts for today's show.
I am Sarah Angst. I'm the Executive Director of Downtown Lebanon.
Dawnie, McNamee, APlus Payroll.
And Matt Starnes with Cafe Jude's.
It's going to be a great show today. We have a lot to cover, lots of great information to share with the community as well. But first, let's talk about this gorgeous cookie.
Yeah, okay.
I don't know how else to describe it.
So Kayla has a thing for chocolate, apparently.
Yeah.
But this one is amazing. It's a French silk pie cookie. And it looks great. And I already called dibs on it, but we'll see how that goes after the show's over.
I'll fight you for it.
It's just, I don't, how are you going to eat it though? Because it's so pretty. Like, you don't want to mess it up.
Well, it's already been on the show. There's pictures. So
It's documented.
yeah, there was a picture.
Also, I have a caramel macchiato iced.
Nice. And I have just, what is it called? It's just black coffee, right?
Yeah, it's Brian's coffee.
Brian's coffee.
But Brian's not here with us today, so Sarah's drinking his coffee for him.
Yeah, so there you go, Brian. Man, drinking your coffee. Can you see my Covéll? There you go. But yeah, the cookie looks great. Go down and get you one.
Yes. She had everything stocked, like lots of goodies in there. So get down to Covell and check out all of the cookies, macarons. She had the energy balls that we had on the show last week.
Those were actually really good.
Yeah, there was some of those. So yeah, get down there, get a drink, and check out the baked goods.
And we are giving away some free coffee at the end of the show today.
Yes, we are.
How do you win that?
You like, share, and comment. So if you want some Covéll for free from Good Morning Lebanon, you need to share the show, like the show, and comment Covéll free coffie.
All right, Joy Davis has commented, "Good morning. The French silk pie cookie is delicious." Oh, it is, Joy. I agree with you. I think this is the second time I've seen one. She makes them sometimes, right? Mm-hmm. Yeah, okay.
I think so.
Yeah, but she doesn't always have the same thing. So that's what's cool about Covéll is it's different stuff all the time.
Yes.
Like you can't always just go in and get the same thing. So if you see something on the show, you got to get it like that day.
Yes, that's true. That's true. All right, so we do want to talk about also some giveaways that we have other than the coffee. So these are our weekly giveaways. Perennial and Wildfire do give us baskets every week. So last week, do we want to give those away? Okay, so
Want me to grab them?
Matt gets to get
Matt's
the
our Vanna
baskets
White
today.
Get that one. Yeah, we'll give that one away.
Just be glad you're on this side.
I'm on this side. Less work.
So
more
this is
fun.
the Perennial basket from last week. It's our Mother's Day kitchen basket. Sarah, you want to talk about what's in there?
So from Mud Pie, we've got a mom apron, hot mitts, kitchen towels, dishcloth. I can't read today. A coffee mug, magnetic clock, and silk flowers. And the basket's beautiful, and it will make an excellent Mother's Day gift.
Yes.
And you're going to win this today. We're picking a winner right now. So either for the winner or for their mother or a mother in their life.
Yes.
Who has won this one?
We have a winner for that, and it is Stacy Kohler.
Yay! Congratulations, Stacy. You can go down to Perennial and pick up your basket.
Yes, and
Stacy.
How she won this was she liked, shared, and commented. It's really, really easy.
Yes.
And we love giving these things away. And yep, that's the next one. So Wildfire, we're going to give away this basket from last week. So we've got some laundry detergent, some Max. Now I can't talk. Rubbing off
Something's wrong with
wax
today.
melts, room spray. So lots of stuff that's going to make your house smell wonderful.
And I just want to say Matt is doing a fantastic job showcasing the basket.
Good job. And the winner of that is Christina Hoffman. I'm going to assume that's Christina Hoffman.
Yes, I'm going to
That's going to take advantage of winning this. You can get that at Covéll. We will take that down so you can pick it up there. Congratulations.
Awesome. And then we have new baskets for next week, right?
Yes.
Because we don't want Matt to sit down yet. He needs to keep moving.
He's doing a great job.
He's our Ivana.
All right, it's backwards. Oh, there you go.
You spoke too soon.
All right, so you want to talk about this one, Ashley?
Yeah, so in this one, it's very colorful. It's a snack and sip basket. So we have a Swig boxy lunch cooler, a Swig 32-ounce insulated tumbler, a funky, chunky, chocolate-covered pretzel, and Chip Zell Pop gourmet snacks.
Awesome. Oh, also Michelle wants to say they have extended hours for Mother's Day shopping and free gift wrapping at Perennial. And I have one of these Swig mug things, and they're awesome. Mm-hmm. They keep it super cold. Yeah. So anyway,
And there's all kinds of different
you wanna win
designs
this.
as well. So this one's, like I said, very colorful and pretty, and it matches the cooler and the cup. They match there, but she's got all kinds of other designs as well. So
Cool.
If
So-
you don't win it, get down to Perennial, check it out.
but you can win by liking the broadcast, commenting Perennial, and sharing with
And
your
we
friends.
will- You have to do all 3 to win, and we do check that. So if you want to win that, you have to do all 3, and we will give that away next week. So you have a full week to do all of these things.
Yep. So even if you're not watching the live broadcast, if you're watching later in the week or sometime next week, you still have time to like, comment, and share. Isn't that right?
That is right.
Yeah.
Yes, I wish
All
I had
right.
the phone with me.
And
I
the
don't think
next
you can win.
wildfire basket. So we're going to do something a little different with wildfire. So this is a basket that we're going to have up here every week, but the smells are going to change, but everything in the basket is always the same.
Okay.
So it's going to look the same on the show every week, but what you pick up will have a little bit different, I think, scents.
Okay. Cool.
So
Cool.
There's some laundry detergent, a candle, some wax melt, laundry balls, and room spray.
Awesome. It'll be different scents every week, but all of the stuff does smell fantastic. So whatever you get, I'm sure will be great.
What is this week's scent?
Pillow Talk.
Pillow Talk, it looks like.
Cool.
Yeah.
So, like the broadcast, comment Wildfire Candle Co. and share with your friends. You have all week to do that. We will pick a winner on the morning show next Friday.
Yep. Great job, Matt.
Yes, fantastic.
Thank you.
Even with your slight limp.
Nobody noticed the limp.
Thank you.
I'm going to say
I tried.
again, I apologize for making fun of you, but
Yeah.
No, you don't.
It's too bad we don't have that video clip to share on Good Morning
I
Lebanon.
know. I'm sure Ryan has it somewhere, but he's nice.
Yeah. Is he?
Matt took a slight misstep and twisted his ankle,
Yeah.
and it was all caught on video.
But he's okay.
I'm okay.
Oh, we have a comment. Can you read it?
Yeah, Chad Fisher says, "Good morning. White River Marine Group is watching from our office."
Hey, yay!
Guys,
Hey,
thank
all
you
right,
so much.
So I'm going to jump in here real quick. I don't remember if I replied to the email this morning, but we're going to go take a tour this Wednesday of White River Marine, and we'll have a little bit of video and stuff of that on next week's show. So we will be there this week.
All right,
Awesome.
cool. And they're in the office. They watch us every Friday morning.
so cool.
I apologize.
No, they have.
No, we
Ahead
thank
of time.
We love you for watching.
Yes, thank you so much. All right, so we are going to talk a bit with Matt really quick about Supper Club.
Yeah.
So, what is Supper Club? Let's start with that.
So the Supper Club is kind of a date night that we do at Cafe Jude's. Currently, we're only hosting it one weekend a month, so one Friday night and Saturday night a month. And currently, it's always the third Friday and Saturday. Occasionally, we'll do a special weekend or something. But right now, it's just that third Friday and Saturday. Eventually, we may expand that, but for now, we're keeping it there. But it's just a 2-night event. You can reserve for either night, and it's a 3-course dinner. Just kind of a nice, more elevated date night. So
And
great
you don't
for
you don't serve dinner typically at all.
no. Our kitchen usually closes at 2.
Right.
So we serve breakfast and lunch. So this is really the only time we do dinner.
So it's awesome. I think it's fun for you. You get to pick menu items and do some fun stuff that isn't lunch servable. you
Yeah,
know?
so it's a pretty small menu. It's what they would call in cities a prefix menu.
Okay.
So it's got options for each course, but they're limited. So they have like 3 options for the appetizer, 3 options for the entree, and 2 options for dessert. And they place their orders when they reserve.
Okay.
So when they arrive that night, they each have a little personalized menu with their selections for the
Yeah.
night. And it's kind of a paced meal where we bring them all 3 courses. And so it's really easy, low pressure. They just show up and we bring them food. Everything else is done beforehand.
It's super amazing. I absolutely love doing it. The first one I went to, when I showed up in my menu with my name was sitting at my plate, it was like, oh my gosh, this is so good.
Cool. So that is our individual charcuterie. So that's one of our appetizer options usually. And the menu changes every month, but we do have repeat items. The charcuterie is pretty popular, so that'll be repeated. Those are some of our cocktails and mocktails. That's our Espresso Martini. I believe that middle one is our Gin Mule. And then I think the other one is our Old Fashioned. Yes.
Did you bring samples?
I did not.
Yeah, you should have brought samples.
And we currently serve bread with every table as well. We do this great house-made dipping oil with our homemade focaccia.
And it is
That
delicious.
looks amazing.
I'm hungry
Yeah.
now.
It is perfect for a date night, a double date night, a family something, or just getting together with your friends. And the next one, the 16th and 17th, will be there. Ryan wants to say something, it sounds like.
Yeah, Matt. I'm back here to. Nobody can see me.
Yeah.
I've got so much stuff
It's
in front
wonderful.
of me. My wife is gluten free, and I get to enjoy all the bread as I look into her sad little eyes. But talk about gluten free options, stuff like that as well.
Yeah, every month we do have a gluten-free path to a full dinner. I think Sarah's never come and not been able to eat every course of the dinner. So we do always this is our roasted chicken that we had last month. That's a fully gluten-free plate. So we always have a gluten-free dessert. We always have a gluten-free appetizer. So there's always an option for that.
That's awesome.
Great.
And you get to pick your courses. So your
Yep.
tastes, your dietary restrictions, you can
Yep,
find
and
a path to a 3-course meal.
Yeah, and we are a bit limited, but I have not had a circumstance yet where we weren't able to meet a dietary restriction. So if people note that on their reservation, we can usually accommodate. So
Cool.
And the ambiance is fabulous, I have to say, for a date night.
good.
Yeah.
Thank you. We try.
You nailed it.
Oh, Sarah's commenting, and it's so delicious. So she's obviously enjoyed her gluten-free meal from you.
Awesome.
Also, we've got some new software running things, and for some reason, it didn't populate to Lebanon Now. So we had one comment like, "Where's it at?" The Chamber, of course. You can always watch it on the
Yes.
Chamber website,
Always.
Sweet.
Chamber Facebook.
The Chamber,
Chamber
Facebook.
Facebook.
Yep.
Yes.
And so next weekend, we still have reservations available for Friday and Saturday night, the 16th and 17th. And then I think you all will be there Saturday night, the
Yep.
17th. Do you want to talk to them a bit about what Good Morning Lebanon's going to be doing there?
Well, we're going to be there to add to the ambiance.
Yeah.
Matt, to meet
so
people.
One cool thing about the supper club is you can reserve and come just a normal date night, but every night we also have the option for a community table. So if people sign up for that, then they sit at a big community table and meet new people, and it's always the most fun table in the whole place.
Yes.
So Saturday night, Good Morning Lebanon is going to have their own community table. So you can make your reservations, and in the note section, just put Good Morning Lebanon, and we'll make sure you're seated at their community table
That's
for the
awesome.
night.
It's going to be fun.
sign-up link in the description today.
Cool.
Cool. And anybody who goes to the supper club, the 16th and 17th of this month is entered to win a set of tickets for the next supper club.
Yeah, for the June supper club.
Yeah.
Nice.
I like that. Please reserve me a seat at your table.
It's going to be a really good time. I'm looking forward to it.
Awesome. We're excited.
Yep. Thank you, Matt. All right. So we're getting a thumbs up to move along. So I'm just calling you out, Ryan. Sorry. So Massey Comics, we've got a little update from them, I think.
Nope. Just make sure you get your tickets to the
Oh.
27th.
Oh, okay. Just make sure you get your tickets for that.
Tickets are on sale now for the.
The Route 66
No,
Toy
Toy
Comic.
Festival. Yeah. Go
Yeah,
ahead.
see, we're doing a great job. Yeah.
We know what we're talking about.
We
Yeah,
had
sorry,
our
Finest.
coffee.
Comics, stop by there.
All right. So we're going to go into a really quick little chamber report right now. So I'm just going to give an update about what's going on at the chamber. Really big news here. Wall of Honor nominations are now open.
Oh, well.
And it's also my birthday month. We're not talking about that yet, though. Okay, here we go. Wall of Honor nominations are open. So these nominations will be open until June 13th at the end of the day. This is a really big deal, guys. We induct 5 people onto the Wall of Honor every single year, and these 5 inductees, they're not just people who are great in our community. It's not your favorite teacher, even though we love your favorite teacher. These are people who have gone above and beyond, maybe been recognized at a state or national level for their achievements and what they've done. It might be a famous person that's from our community. And sometimes we even reach back in history and we grab somebody that we don't want to forget about, and we want to remind people that they are from Laclede County. So it's really, really fun. It's a great event. We are, like I said, looking for new nominations, and really excited to induct 5 new people this year. So
I'm excited to see who you choose.
yes, last year was a lot of fun. So it's just great every year. We're
And
really
then
looking forward to it.
Nomination forms are on the Facebook page. Are they on the website too?
We don't have them on our website, but they are on the Facebook page. If you need one, we can email it to you. You can stop by the chamber office. We'll give you one if you need a paper copy. But we're just asking you fill out that form and then send any referencing materials. So if you've got newspaper clippings or additional things to add to the story that just kind of help share what they've done with all of their achievements, please send.
And you're fine with having lots of nominations. So
Yes.
please send them in.
Yes, send them all.
And
right.
also, it's a great time to join the chamber this month. May is membership month.
It is. And it's my birthday month.
Yay.
Yay. So that's why we're celebrating with a membership month promo. So all month long, you can join the chamber for $100. I'm really excited about this.
Yeah. And then May 16th, the morning of the supper club, the Business Builders Luncheon is on.
Yes, the 16th is going to be a very, very busy day for Ashley for sure. But we are having our Business Builders Luncheon. We'll be hearing from KJL Radio. So we're really excited to hear about all the new things going on at the radio station.
Awesome. So it's noon at the Wallace Center. And what's the cost on that for members?
So it's $15 and $24.
Okay. Awesome.
Yep. All right, moving along. We'd like to thank our sponsors.
Okay, so Lebanon Now, Ozark Fiber, where we are, Boattown Brewing, the City of Lebanon, Missouri, downtown Lebanon, Missouri, Garner and Smith Insurance, Covell Coffee Company, Carmen's Market Cafe, CNC Farm and Home, Perennial, Wildfire Candle Co., Optimize Health and Integrative Wellness, Heritage Bank of the Ozarks, and Holman Howe Funeral Homes. We could not do this show without the sponsors.
Absolutely.
100% could not. And usually Brian is here to do the
He's really good at
sponsors.
saying sponsors.
He is.
Yes.
Let's hear from Brian.
We miss Brian.
We miss Brian.
So let's just hear from Brian for a minute.
Let's hear from Brian.
Every
Oh,
business person knows that your business runs on internet, whether that's point of sale or your back office or anything like that. And while we were filming the morning show at Boattown Brewing, we needed internet that was reliable and fast to be able to broadcast that across multiple Facebook pages live. And so that's when we got acquainted with Ozark Fiber, and that service was just amazing in the things that it allowed us to do with that show. We've used our Ozark Fiber internet at the brewery. It is right now our guest Wi-Fi, and we use it as backup, and it is, again, very fast, very reliable. Chris and Stacy and the crew here at Ozark Fiber have been fantastic to work with. Our installers, and the install was fast and efficient and very professional. And like I said, Stacy and Chris have been great here at the office to work with as far as any of our needs. I would highly recommend Ozark Fiber to anyone, business person, for your home. If you can get it, I would use it.
And we're back. Thank you, Brian Hash, for sharing that word about Ozark Fiber. We're happy that we got to see you, even if it wasn't in person
exactly.
today. All right. So moving on to our next guest, we have Missy here with Mercy Hospital Lebanon. Welcome.
Oh, thank you.
So glad you're here. Mercy has a lot of things going on.
We do.
You guys are busy.
We're always busy. We're always seeing patients in this community. We love it.
Yes. So tell us a little bit about why you're here today.
Well, I came today to talk a little bit about our walk-in or our morning appointments, which are before school.
Okay.
So I know everybody is in a rush in the mornings.
Yes.
You don't want to necessarily have to go back to the school after you've dropped them off, pick them up for a doctor's appointment, and make all of those plans. So we do have appointments from 7 a.m. until 8 a.m. so that you can get the kiddos in there before school, get them checked out, and get them off to school.
Nice.
Yes, and we also have our walk-in clinic. So our walk-in clinic, it is different than urgent care. So something that is different from urgent care is something that most people are very interested in. And you don't get those urgent care costs. So it is a walk-in clinic. So say kiddo is not feeling good, they're running a fever, they've got the sniffles. Well, you can just come on up to to the clinic here at Mercy, our pediatrics clinic, and we can get you in. So our walk-in clinic hours are 8 a.m. to 11 a.m. and 1 p.m. to 3 p.m. Monday through Friday.
Nice. And I want to say, personally, I've used that service twice now with my kiddo who had the sniffles. So it's really, really nice because you don't always have time in those moments when they're like, I don't feel good, to take off work or call and make an appointment. Or maybe you did call, but there's no appointments until later in the afternoon. So just to be able to say, okay, I can come get you now, and we just walk in.
That's right.
That is so convenient.
Yes.
So I want to say thank you for offering that. That has been great for me personally twice now. So
That's awesome.
You know, and it's also that time of year where kiddos are needing to get sports physicals.
yes.
Yeah.
So we do sports physicals as well. What we do is we try to time them at the same time as the annual well child checkup. So if
Okay.
we can time it like that, it's free. But if we aren't able to time it like that, then our sports physicals are $36. So nothing that's going to break the bank by any means.
Right.
So just want to put that out there that if the kiddos are needing some sports physicals, go ahead and come in and see us. We can help you with that.
That's amazing.
Yeah. And as a parent, I will say get ahead of that because that sneaks up on you and all of a sudden you need it and
It
you
does.
didn't have it and you're panicking trying to get it done.
Yeah, and those last few immunizations
Yes.
sneak up on you.
They do.
And then it's like,
Yeah,
Yes.
it does. They all sneak up
get
on
it
you.
done.
And then you're like, well, you can't participate till you get that done. Yeah, it's a whole thing. So.
Yeah.
Yes, and those notes are going home from the nurses that your child needs their meningitis
Yeah.
shot. My daughter brought one home, as a matter of fact. So, but yes, it is that time of year. So be sure to come up there and get all of your immunizations and get those well child visits.
Yeah.
And you know, most people don't realize it, but you need to continue to have those yearly checkups for your kids every year.
Yes.
Most people think that once you get past those initial shots, you know,
Like you're
around
second grade or-
yeah, you're done. No, you need to continue to come in because if you develop a relationship with a pediatrician, they get to know your child. So if something is a little bit off from last year, they're going to pick up on it. So that's why it's really important to do those yearly checkups.
Yeah.
You know, something else that I look back and whenever I was a young mother and you bring that baby home from the hospital that first night, you remember how scared. I was so terrified. Well, Mercy has actually given us the honor, the Lebanon Pediatrics Clinic, to start a pilot program. So what this program is, whenever newborn mothers come home with a baby, they're part of a program where they have constant communication with a nurse practitioner.
Ooh, that'd be great.
That's amazing.
Yes, yes. So, you know, a lot of times those things that really worry us happen in the middle of the night. So you can pick up your phone and text. And
Nice.
get reassurance, get answers. And if there's an issue, then they'll get you into a clinic.
That's
as well.
awesome.
Yes. yes.
That would have saved so many like stressful hours of let's wait and see if it's bad enough that we need to go. Do I need to go? Do I call my mother? I don't want to wake her up. It's 3 a.m.
Yeah.
That would be great to just have somebody that you could get a hold of who says, listen, this is totally normal. You've just never experienced this before
Yeah.
because it's your first time.
Exactly.
Yeah, that would be
Exactly.
great. And it would
Yes.
save a lot of not just the anxiety, but maybe those visits that aren't necessarily necessary.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
So, because we've been there.
Yeah.
Yes.
We have.
And those are costly.
Yes.
They can be. And another pilot program that we've been given the honor of program of attending or of fostering, I should say, is our asthma program.
Oh.
So what happens is your child will be followed by a group of nurse practitioners who just kind of monitor and say your child has an asthmatic event. Well, that group is going to contact you. You're going to go through things and develop a plan. They're actually going to have an emergency plan that is developed for you. So they will be following you for your asthma as well as talking and working with your child's doctor. So it's just a little bit more of insurance that when your child gets older, if they do have one of these emergent situations, they're going to know exactly what to do.
That's awesome. And it sounds like Mercy really has a lot of programs that are just the whole person, the whole family that's just really healthcare from the whole person perspective. So that's amazing.
Yes, yes. You cannot treat the patient without knowing the family and without knowing maybe the limitations, maybe their scheduling issues, some of the things that are going on internally with that family. You have to understand those things to really provide great quality care.
I think that's great. It's awesome. And, we love Mercy being here in Lebanon for so long. And
I did a stint there.
You did?
A weekend, yeah. They were amazing, though.
Even though you might not have had the best time, it was a good outcome, right?
I will tell you, the nurses there, they care so much. They genuinely care. And I went in, I couldn't breathe. I didn't realize I was getting just no oxygen. And they really showed their hearts. So thank you for taking care of me. I'm still here.
That's awesome.
We're glad you are.
Thank you. You too.
Yes, we definitely have a team of wonderful nurses and providers. And, everyone who gets into healthcare does it because they have the heart for it.
That's true.
And you can really see it in the work at
That's
Mercy.
awesome.
Yes.
Well, and thank you for being part of our community and for being here today to tell us about all the awesome things that Mercy has going on.
Yes.
Dawnie hasn't had a chance yet to tell us about what she does, but
It's not as
it's not as exciting as healthcare, but you make everything exciting, right?
Well, I keep the negative excitement away, like when you get a penalty notice and you're like, I probably help people not have to go to Mercy as much.
That's true. There you go. So taxes is what you do, right?
No, well, we do a variety
Payroll.
of things. So at our core, and we've been doing this a long time. So at our core, we're payroll, but payroll has a lot of moving pieces. So there's labor management, there's recruiting, there's electronic onboarding. There's other things too, like people need, when you have employees, you might need a handbook. You're going to need policies. Oh, I'm offering benefits. Now what? And so we hold your hand with a true partnership, and we help you do these things without the missteps and the penalties, right? Because a lot of people don't understand, the best way or the way that the government says I'm supposed to manage this and manage that for my employees.
So you're not just helping people cut checks and pay payroll taxes and stuff. You help with the whole process.
Yes, that's, I don't want to say it's the fun part because there's a lot of back end, but this is the fun part for the employee, right? Getting paid. And so we guarantee your payroll taxes. We submit your files. There's other files that people might not be aware of, like workman's comp files, huge penalty. Or if you have a 401k, those have files. Those come with huge penalties. When you hit 11 employees, 15 employees, 25 employees, 50 employees, and then 100 employees, there's certain reports that you have to submit. And a lot of people don't know that, and we take out the guesswork.
So are a lot of your customers people who are those first time, like they're just becoming employers and they need to know what they're supposed to be doing? Or
We have a variety. So we are in all 50 states, and we guarantee taxes in all 50 states. And so we have companies that have 2,200 truckers, and they're going from state to state. And some of those states, you have to report certain things now. And then the new person or the new company that's hiring their first employee, those are kind of my favorite, right? Because those are the people that I feel get the best hand-holding, and their goals look like this, and then here's the IRS in the state of Missouri.
I love the hand.
Yeah. That's Pac-Man. And those missteps are so costly again, that, having a partner that is engaged with you, holding your hand and helping you, plus has the technology, plus has the experts for a very low price, you just get the best results, and you get a really great ROI on your outsourcing investment. And a lot of accountants and CPAs and bookkeepers are coming to us because we have Prop A now. It is a real thing. And so there's sick time, and that too is a whole nother bag of worms or penalties, and you want those things done right. So we've been doing this a long time, 27 years. We have an office in Springfield off of Bradford Parkway, and our roots go back really about over 50 years in the accounting and tax world.
I think it's really important to regardless of what it is, to always find an expert
Yes.
to help you with, especially things that can be complicated. So this is a great example of that. So if you're a business out there looking for some help or guidance, Dawnie is somebody that you can call. And how do they get a hold of you?
So it's really simple to get a hold of me. You can go to the website APlus Payroll, and or you can just call me 417-408-5343, or you can find me through the chamber.
You can.
That is the best way to find me.
Dawnie she's one of our newer members at the chamber, and she has been so active, really taking advantage of our membership.
Yes.
I appreciate you so much for doing that, because sometimes people join and they don't really know what to do. And really, it's simple. You just show up. You come to the events. You come to the ribbon cuttings. You come to the lunches. You read the newsletter. You put stuff in the newsletter, all of the things, and you're doing it all. So I really, really appreciate that. Thank you.
Well, thank you. And I have to say, I've been to a lot of chambers, and I don't usually join, but you make it fun. And so does Ryan. We have Good Morning Lebanon, and just lots of great opportunities to get involved, to get your brand out there, to get your name out there, and to really help people. At the end of the day, it's all about helping people.
Mm-hmm. And making friends and being part of the community, I think, is great too.
Yes.
You know what I mean? I've met so many people through the chamber that I probably wouldn't have otherwise. So.
Yes, same.
Right, Bethany?
Yes.
Yeah.
Is that how you guys met?
Actually, I met her through her sister. Laura's a good friend of mine, and I was so excited that she is now the downtown director. I think
Yes.
that's
Yeah.
great. Perfect.
Yes.
Oh, lean in.
Get closer.
Get closer so we can hear you. We want to hear you, Bethany.
So speaking of experts in things. Oh, we haven't done flyers yet.
We haven't.
Sorry.
We're going to talk a little bit more about our community.
We keep moving on.
Ryan's behind everything. We can barely see his hands waving at us, but he's back there. All right. So like we said earlier, the Business Builders Luncheon, that is on May 16th. So I said this earlier, tomorrow is a super, super busy day. So Saturday, May 10th, Bennett's Butterflies. So down at the Nature Center at Bennett Spring, they're going to have an event that's all about butterflies, and you can learn about the different species. Yes, I think it's going to be a wonderful and beautiful event. So get on down there if you've got some time.
Great for kids, too.
Great for kids. Also, Wonderland Camp has their Treasure Island Casino benefit going on at the Jolly Rogers. So it's going to be super, super fun, a great event, 3 to 6 p.m. So if you like casino stuff, this might be a chance for you to have a little bit of fun.
Do we come as pirates?
Sure. I like that. Champion Express has their car show going on tomorrow. So there's going to be barbecue, a live band, some giveaways. They'll have all the classic cars and trucks out there, new and old. So get on down to Champion Express. Check out their remodel, because they've just reopened recently. And I got some word recently that a lot of people don't know that they're reopened. So get on
Champion
out there
is
to
open.
Champion Express.
Tomorrow at 5. Awesome.
Be there or be square.
And tomorrow is a pickleball tournament for the Walk to End Alzheimer's at Wallace Park. It's going to start at 8 a.m. You can contact Stephanie Dennis if you would like a team, and they will provide lunch for you.
Awesome. Or you can just come spectate.
Yep. And May
Graduation.
16th, graduation. Bethany's over here grabbing her heart. She and I have been going through it this year with our girls graduating. But
Mine was
7
last year.
p.m. at the Cowan Civic Center. Come out and celebrate these kiddos. They've worked really hard this year. It's a great class, and we're really excited to support them and watch them grow in the future. And also on May 16th is the Kiwanis Fred Southard Memorial Golf Tournament. This is one of many golf tournaments going on out at Great Life Golf and Fitness, but they're all for such great causes. So if you're a golfer or you know a golfer, get a team, get out there, and have a good time. And more pie. Poor Brian.
Yes.
Poor Brian. He has gotten into the next one. So I won the last round. Sorry, Sarah.
Barely.
Sorry. But we're having the Civic Clubs face off in the next pie contest. So the Kiwanis Club President, Lindsay Slavens, the Rotary Club President, Brian Hash, and the Optimist Club President, Katie Massey, are facing off to see who's going to raise the most money, and whoever raises the most gets to pie the other two.
Yep. It's going to be awesome. And they're doing this every month.
Yep.
Every month?
Every month.
Somebody else is getting
What
a
kind of pie did you have to eat?
It was just whipped cream.
Yeah, a lot of whipped cream.
I want to see Brian get that out of his beard. You know, that
So
yeah, I
it's
didn't think about
funny.
that. It
That's
was all
going to be
ladies.
on Brian's birthday. So I think it's perfect for him to get a pie on his birthday, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Put some lit candles on it.
Yeah, we'll put candles on it.
Get down to Boat Town and put your money in the bucket. They're already out. So
Yep, buckets are out. All right, what else is going on? Are we done? Oh, another ribbon cutting coming up for Bennett Springs State Park on May 16th. Their splash pad will be open.
I'm so excited
It
about
is
this.
really exciting.
Flash pad?
Yeah. I kind of made a joke about, wear your swimsuit to that one. Maybe not. But we will be celebrating them opening up the splash pad down there at the park. Last one, American Black Elderberry plant sale at the MU Extension office. That is tomorrow. So if you need some elderberry plants, they're only $10. So get on down to the Extension office and pick yours up.
All right, 9 to noon tomorrow, and it's right here in downtown Lebanon.
Yep. A comment we need to address.
There should be music.
Brian Hash, there he is. Good morning, Lebanon from Mother's Brewing. Mm-hmm. And he says, no pie in the face on my birthday.
I think we need
He is listening.
confetti in that pie for
Yeah,
him.
we can make
Yeah.
it birthday.
Just do
Yeah.
sprinkles.
Sprinkles, yeah.
glitter.
Sprinkle.
Glitter.
That will look
Glitter.
so good in his beard.
Edible glitter in the pie.
I can't
for Brian's
wait.
Birthday.
You're welcome, Brian.
He just has to raise more money than the other two.
Yeah, what,
and
like
it
it's
won't
hard?
Be a problem. It's hard. We did raise $900.
Yes.
So
I'm
I
very
think
proud
that
of
was
us.
great.
Yeah, that was good.
And we were the first ones. We were the trial run. So
Yeah. And they saw that it worked, so we're going to keep going.
Yep.
How much money did you raise?
Did I raise personally? Just over 400.
Oh, that's
The
wonderful.
group
Great
was
cause.
900.
Yep.
What a great cause.
Yeah, it was awesome.
She did get a $200 donation right at the end. So I would have changed my strategy had I known that was going to happen.
I didn't know it was going to happen.
Yeah.
I really didn't know that was going to happen.
Actually, it worked out
She
great
was
because
praying it was
I
going to
think-
happen.
the two of us who got the pie in the face were the ones who would have been the best sports about it anyway.
Oh,
So
Yeah.
okay.
I'm glad you got to give the pie.
I also found out last month if you give cash to each person, because sometimes you like everybody, it's anonymous. So I'm just saying, if you like
Right?
everybody, nobody's going to count how much
Great
you have in
point.
there.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yep.
Unless you write a check, no one knows it was you.
No one knows it was you. No one's
So-
going to know.
Now, can we ask Bethany about her professional experience and what it is that she is an expert in?
I am a insurance agent at American Family. I was going to say that I was going to give a quick shout out to the seniors today
Yes.
for their last day of high school today.
Today's the last day.
Today is their last
the
day. I got to
seniors,
see
yeah.
Are they
them last
there?
night.
Did they skip?
No, they didn't skip because they trashed the school last night for their senior prank. They have glitter, and I
Oh,
got to be there
no.
last night, so I'm a little tired today. But I just wanted to give a quick shout out to our seniors.
Yep.
Who cleans that up?
They have to.
Oh, okay. Well, as long as
All
they're
of the
cleaning it
seniors
up.
have to do it, and they don't do anything that's destructive. But like it's really nice. They did confetti, and they did a lot of stuff with saran wrap and hula hoops. It was a lot of fun.
Take pictures and post them so we can see.
Yeah. That's cool. Well, other than being a senior parent, you do sell insurance.
I do
so-
sell insurance, and I will tell you to come by. She was talking about being an expert. Find a local expert, somebody
Yes.
you can trust, somebody that you can sit down and have a conversation with and call and check on. Just find somebody you can trust, a local person. It's always worth the money to find that.
Yeah, and to make sure that that you get the right service that you need, so that
Yeah.
you're complying with all the laws. Same with insurance. I mean, there are requirements on that
Yep.
too. So you need to have somebody who knows exactly how it works and what it is that
Gets
you need.
regularly educated on what's going on in that field.
That is the big part. I think the educational piece, because everybody talks about a low price, so then you find out what you've got when you need your
Yeah,
insurance.
yeah.
So the educational piece and the breakdown. I love AmFam. I've worked with you guys for a long time, and they do a really great job at letting you know, I don't know if I would do that if I were you.
Yep. Here's your options, but I'm telling you, I think you should probably go with this. This is going to be better for you in the long run. Yeah.
So would you evaluate say if I wanted to come in and say, here's the insurance I've got, can you tell me if this is what I need, or
Yeah,
can you just evaluate
absolutely.
it?
I've talked to people that honestly, I will sit down and go, hey, you probably need a little bit more coverage here or a little less here, or let's talk about it. What's most important to you? Is it going to be the price? It's going to be the price. You're probably going to have some issues with other things later on down the road. But if it's more, hey, let's do some custom for you and your family, I really like that things have changed a lot with lots of industries where it's making it customizable for the person,
Yes.
for the family.
There isn't just one
to
option.
what their needs are.
Yeah.
Every part of it's really great to do that per person.
That's awesome.
That's awesome.
And I feel like there are different, like you said, money-wise, like, yeah, I can get a cheaper price, but then my deductible is going to be high. Or there's maybe something that isn't covered. And you guys do you do life insurance, not health insurance, life insurance, like renter's insurance, vehicle?
Everything commercial, everything but health insurance we do.
Like product liability and stuff like that?
Absolutely. She was talking about workman's comp. We do workman's comp.
Yes,
we
they
do
do. They
commercial
do it well.
products. Just about any commercial type of product we can definitely do. We also have partners that we work with to help with that, with the commercial stuff.
Cool. And you guys are very close to downtown. You're not in downtown.
I wish we were like right there in downtown. I love being close to downtown. I have a soft spot for downtown. I love all the events and stuff that you guys are doing. I'm so proud to be a part of a community that's growing. And I feel like downtown is a big part of
That's
that.
awesome.
And it really does start, I think, with a really strong chamber and a strong board. I remember a couple of years ago how it's changed, and it's just gotten so exciting. I just wish I had more energy later in the night.
The chamber does applications out if you would like to be on the chamber board.
I saw that.
Go to their Facebook page.
They're out. We've had a lot, actually, which is really good.
Really?
But I said that I was like, I think there's people out there we just don't know that want to be involved, and they don't know how to be involved. What better way to be involved than being on the board? So we have those applications open, and if you're interested in a chamber member, please, please, please fill those out, because we want to know those people. And even if you don't get a board spot, because they're limited, obviously, but we can help. But help tell you how to get involved, and we'll know who wants to be involved now because they've sent in those applications.
And you have committees that do different things too, so people can get plugged into
There's
those.
a lot of ways to be involved, so getting these names is really, really helpful for me too.
That's awesome.
I actually have a question for you guys.
Yeah.
So the more I get involved, the more I think about the different boards that I can be a part of. As people who are also very involved in the community, how many boards is too many boards to be a part
To be
of?
on?
Because I just joined the wine board too.
Well, that's a very personal question.
Yes.
Most people say that you don't want to spread yourself so thin that you aren't actually putting in 100% on each board. So most people say 3 things. So if you're on a board and you're an executive member of the board, then that's 2 right there.
Yeah.
If you're on a committee or something, then that's another one. So really you shouldn't, but it's very personal. If you don't have a full-time job and you got lots of time, maybe you can do more, but
and it depends on the commitment of the board. Some boards are working boards, some boards aren't. So that kind of plays a part in that as well, because I'm on some boards that we meet quarterly, and I don't have to go to events for them, and we just meet and look over some things, make a few decisions, and see each other again in a few months. But then there's ones where we're like, no, we have monthly meetings and we have events.
And there's a volunteer requirement.
Yeah. You have to show up to things. So I think that kind of plays a part. But yeah, it's everyone's going to have a different opinion on what works.
Anybody who wants to get involved with local nonprofit boards or things like that, think about what it is that you're passionate about.
Yes.
And that you want to put the time into.
Yes.
Yeah. Don't just agree to be on a board just because, I'll do it. Let it be something that you are passionate about. If you really love a food pantry, help steer the way that goes. If you really love, LAF and what they're doing, or one of their or other organizations, yes, be on the board. But if you're just doing it just to,
I figured that out after the first year of people asking me to be on different, committees and boards. I was like, I think I'm just going to be kind of choosy. Find something that I love and I'm passionate about, and it's more likely that I'm going to volunteer and do more things and have better ideas anyway for it.
Right.
Yeah. But anybody out there who's got a desire, you are needed.
Yes.
You are needed.
So needed.
So needed. I mean, across the whole community. I see it constantly. You have a comment, Bethany, with lots of hearts.
Aw.
Hi, Amber.
I think that's great. Well, and I appreciate everybody up here has spent a lot of time improving this community.
Yes.
And that's what it's all about.
Amen.
Yeah.
We can't do it alone. We have to do it together. And
Yep.
that's how it works.
And you have to do it with caffeine,
Yes.
which is, we're going to give away some Covéll coffee here shortly.
Did you bring me some?
Hey,
No.
Covéll, I don't know if I've told you this. She got me hooked on Alani because she has energy drinks that are delicious
Oh,
with
they're
Alani
amazing.
in it.
Really?
That's what I usually drink there. Yeah.
I will be
All
there
right.
right after the show.
Yeah, it's just down the street.
So, do we have a winner for the coffee, maybe? We do.
It's Aiden.
It's Aiden. Didn't Aiden just do lightsaber war
He did,
downtown?
yeah.
Now he's needing some
Pretty
coffee to
amazing.
To energize
yeah,
himself.
re-energize. So,
Congratulations, Aiden.
Aiden.
You can go to Covéll and get yourself a free. It doesn't have to be coffee. It can be an
Yep.
energy drink.
Yep.
But
It's
go
just
down and
different.
get you that. I think before we go, we would like to talk about our sponsors one more time.
Yep.
These
Need to
are
thank
great people in our community. So Ashley,
Yeah. So, of course, Lebanon Now, because Ryan with Lebanon Now produces this show, and that's, he built this studio that we're in at Ozark Fiber. So, thank you to both of those great sponsors. We also have Boattown Brewing, the City of Lebanon, Downtown Lebanon, Covéll, CNC Farm and Home, Wildfire Candle Company, Holman Howe Funeral Homes, Heritage Bank of the Ozarks, Optimized Health and Integrative Medicine, Perennial Trends, Carmen's, Garner and Smith Insurance, and the Lebanon Area Chamber of Commerce.
awesome. What a great show today.
It was a great show. Great
was a lot
discussion.
Fun.
It is fun.
Other than Matt, it was very girl power.
Oh, yes. Sorry, Matt. He did great, though. He was playing Vanna White. So.
He was.
Yeah.
He
Did a good job. All right. Well, that's all the time we have for today. Thank you all for watching, and we will catch you next week.